Hello all, good evening all. So today we are going to see some of the very important idioms. Okay, so as I said, idioms are very important. So let's see almost 20-25 idioms. Okay, with its meaning. So let us start. Before starting, let me introduce myself. I am Reeba. I'm working as an English trainer for the last 4 years. Currently, I'm doing my MBA. That's all about me. And before starting, let me give you a brief idea on plus and iconic subscription. So, what are plus and iconic subscription? Plus subscription. In plus subscription, all the classes will be live classes. All the classes will be live classes in plus subscription, and you will have weekly test. In every week you will have test, and those tests will be analyzed by top exam experts. Okay, those tests will be analyzed by top exam experts, and you will get a personal guidance. Okay, you will get a personal guidance whenever yes, whenever you're whenever you will have a test, then at that time or after that time you will have a personal guidance. Okay, whenever you're attending a test you will get a personal guidance. And let's see the plans. We have different plans for the plus subscription, starting from 1 month up to 24 months. Plans are there: 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months and 24 months. And those are the actual rate of those plans. And if you apply my coupon code, you will get 10% discount. And this is my coupon code, Reba 10. Okay, Reba 10 is my coupon code. And here, in iconic subscription also you have different plans: 24 months, 12 months and 6 months. And for 24 months plans, see the rates. Here also you can apply my coupon code, and my coupon code is Reba 10, RWBA10. And let's see the iconic features. Iconic features means priority. Priority in what all cases? Priority in doubt solving and priority in live classes. So those are the iconic features too. Yes, and it's time to start our session. Let's start our session idioms. So idioms are very important. Yes, so let's see. The first one, nip in the bud. What do you mean by nip in the bud? Please read the given meaning. Later that, let me explain that too. So please go through the written things. Okay. Nip in the bud. What do you mean by nip in the bud? Yes, it's very important. Nip in the bud. Yes. Nip in the bud. Nip in the bud means to destroy in the very beginning. To destroy in the very beginning. To destroy something from the very beginning. In order to cause or yes, in order to prevent more destruction or more damage, to destroy more damage, we can destroy that things from the very beginning itself. From the very beginning itself, we can destroy such things. Okay, so destroy something in the very beginning. Actually, nip in the bud is a very common phrase. Actually, it's a very common phrase. The bad habits of a child should be, the bad habits of a child should be, should be, yes, should be what? Nipped in the bud. Otherwise, he will make it as a habit and cause more, yes, cause more problems when he becomes an adult. So bad habits, his or her bad habits should be nipped in the bud itself. The bad habits of a child should be nipped in the bud itself. Okay. Yes, bad habits. See, yes, bad habits. To destroy in the very beginning, to destroy something in the very beginning is known as nip in the bud. Nip in the bud means to destroy something in the very beginning itself. Okay, moving to the second word, turn a deaf ear. What do you mean by deaf? Before that, please read the meaning, given the meaning with example. Read the given meaning with example. Yes, yes. I've read it. So, what do you mean by deaf? A person who can't hear. Okay, that is what it means deaf. So, deaf. A person who is deaf can't hear anything. So, turn a deaf ear means maybe somebody is saying something and we are not listening to them. We are not at all listening to them. That's the, yes, that is the meaning. Okay, turn a deaf ear. Turn a deaf ear. Okay, turn a deaf ear means to not to pay attention, to not to pay attention. Okay, to not to pay attention on someone or somebody. Is that clear? Yes. Is it clear? Turn a deaf ear means to not to pay attention on someone or somebody. Yes, to turn a deaf ear means. To turn a deaf ear means not to pay attention. Not to pay attention on someone. Let's see the example of turn a deaf ear. All the students turned a deaf ear to the teacher during moral science lecture. Yes, during moral science period, all the students turned their deaf ear, which means they don't listen, okay, or they don't pay attention to. Yes, moving to the next word, in a flutter. In a flutter. So, what do you mean by flutter? In a flutter. In a flutter means excited. In a flutter means excited. Okay, let's see the sentence. Abhinav is in a flutter today because it is his first day at school. So, in a flutter means we are very much excited or surprised or thrilled. Okay, in a flutter, that's a positive word and which means excited. Excited in a joyful manner. Excited or thrilled. Okay, thrilled. Yes, so, yes, in a flutter. In a flutter means excited. Excited over something. See, Abhinav is in a flutter today. Abhinav is in a flutter today. Why? Why Abhinav is in a flutter today? Because it is his first day at school. Because it's his first day at school. So Abhinav is in a flutter today. He is much excited. So in a flutter means excited or thrilled. Okay, excited or thrilled. In a flutter means excited or thrilled. Okay. Yes. So moving to the next word. By fits and starts. By fits and starts. So what do you mean by fits and starts? Just read the meaning. Yes. What do you mean by fits and starts? By fits and starts means irregularly. Irregularly. Yes, by fits and starts means irregular or irregularly. Yes, by fits and starts means irregularly. Okay, yes. So Ram was penalized. Yes, Ram was penalized because he used to perform his job by fits and starts. What do you mean by fits and starts? Fits and starts means irregularly. Irregularly. Yes, doing something irregular, not regularly. Okay, that's a bad habit. Okay, by fits and starts. By fits and starts means doing something not punctually or irregularly. Okay, so that's a very common phrase and important phrase. We have to do something regularly. Okay, and he's not doing regularly. Ram was penalized because he used to perform his job by fits and starts. Okay, by fits and starts. Irregularly, not regular. Okay, yes. So moving to the next word. At a loose end. At a loose end. So what do you mean by at a loose end? That's a very important phrase, very important idiom. Yes, at a loose end. Yes, what do you mean by at a loose end? At a loose end means unoccupied, unoccupied, unoccupied. Okay, unoccupied. Okay, yes, at a loose end, at a loose end. And what's a given sentence? Go through that sentence. What's a sentence? Yes, nowadays, Rachel. Yes, please read the example. It's very important. Example is also very important. We have to study at least one sentence. Okay. Nowadays, Rachel is at loose end because she has left her job. Okay. Yes, nowadays Rachel is at loose end because she has left her job, which means she is unoccupied. Okay, she is unoccupied. Yes, moving to the next word. Hang fire. Hang fire. So Hangfire. Okay. So what do you mean by hang fire? Yes. What do you mean by hang fire? Hang fire means remain unsolved. Okay. Yes, it's not solved. Remain unsolved. Some problems are always remained unsolved. Okay. Yes, unsolved. Hang fire. Hang fire. What's the meaning of hang fire? Remain unsolved. Okay. Remain something unsolved. That's the meaning. Okay, is that clear? Hang fire on something, which means remaining unsolved. Okay, is that clear? All this yesterday's all words are very easy and very simple. Okay. Yes. Okay, fine. Yes, so hang fire. What do you mean by hang fire? What do you mean by hang fire? Hang fire means remain something unsolved. It is not solved. It is remaining unsolved. Okay, let's see the example. Most of the criminal cases remain hanging on fire for many years. Most of the criminal cases remain hanging on fire for many years. Okay, that's an example. Yes. Going to the next word, windfall. What do you mean by windfall? Yes. What it means by windfall? Windfall means a sudden gain, a sudden gain. Okay, a sudden success. Windfall. Okay, windfall means a sudden success. Don't think about the wind. Okay, yes, windfall means a sudden success. Windfall means a sudden success. Okay, yes, sudden success. Windfall. Have you heard this idiom before? Yes, have you heard this idiom before? Yes. So windfall means sudden again. Windfall means sudden gain. Yes. Reshma got a windfall while her uncle died. Reshma got some benefits. Oh, Reshma got a sudden gain while her uncle died. Maybe in the case of a job or something. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Reshma got a windfall when her uncle died. When her uncle died. So windfall means a sudden gain. Windfall means a sudden gain. Okay? Windfall. So try to use all these words in some sentences or create some situation and just fill the gap with these sentences. Okay? Yes. Moving to the next word. Blow, hot and cold. Blow, hot and cold. So what do you mean by blow, hot and cold? What do you mean by blow, hot and cold? Yes, just read the meaning. Yes, just read the meaning. Yes, blow, hot and cold. Yes, what do you mean by blow, hot and cold? Blow, hot and cold means having no stand. Having no stand. Last day we just studied a word in our vocab session, ambivalent, having mixed feelings or having mixed emotions. So, yes, this idiom is also somewhat similar to the word ambivalent. Ambivalent, mixed emotions or mixed feelings. And blow, hot and cold means having no stand at all. Having no stand at all. Having no stand at all. Blow, hot and cold. Blow, hot and cold. Yes. Blow, hot and cold. Having no stand. Okay. Yes. Sunil cannot be relied upon because he blows hot and cold in every matter. In every matter. So blow, hot and cold means having, yes, having no stand. Having no stand. Yes, blow, hot and cold means having no stand. Yes, having no stand. Yes, having no stand. Sunil, yes, Sunil cannot be relied upon because he blows hot and cold in every matter. Yes, moving to the next word, Coke and Bull story. Coke and Bull story. So, what do you mean by Coke and Bull story? Yes, what do you mean by Coke and Bull story? Yes, what do you mean by Coke and Bull story? Yes, what's the meaning of Coke and Bull story? Yes, what do you mean by Coke and Bull story? Yes, Coke and Bull story. What do you mean by Coke and Bull story? Untrue story. Okay, an untrue story. Coke and Bull story. An untrue story. Okay, it's not sure, but it is an untrue story. Coke and Bull story. Okay, see, all the explanation given by Sida seem to be Coke and Bull story. Okay, an untrue story. It's not correct. Just a wrong story. Okay, yes. Coke and bull story. It's very important word. And untrue story. See the spelling? C-O-C-K, Coke and bull story. B-U-L-L story. Yes, Coke and bull story. An untrue story. The story is not correct. The story is not at all true. Okay, moving to the next word. Yes, open and above board. What do you mean by open and above board? Please read the meaning. Yes, please read the meaning. Open and above board. Yes, open and above board. What do you mean by open and above board? Open and above board. Open and above board means something that's very clear. Open and above board. So what do you mean by open? Yes, open and above board. Yes, open and above board. Something that is very clear. Yes, open and above board. Something that is very clear. Yes. He prefers to record open and above board point of view on every matter. On every matter. Yes. Open and above board. Yes. Open and above board. Very clear, very clear. He prefers to record open and above board point of view on every matter. So open and above board. Okay. Yes, open and above board means there's no doubts. There's no doubts. No doubts will be there, and there's no doubts, and it will be much clearer. Okay. Yes. So open and above board. Moving to the next word, cure fish. So what do you mean by cure fish? What do you mean by cure fish? Cure fish means a strange person. Cure fish is a strange person. Cure fish is a strange person. Cure. What do you mean by cure? Cure means something that is strange. Cure means something that is very strange. Okay, something that is very strange. So cure fish means a strange person. Cure fish means a strange person. Cure fish, strange person. Okay, cure. Cure means strange. Cure means strange, and cure fish means a strange person. Okay, somebody who is very strange, who is behaving like a strange personality. So we can say a cure fish. He's a cure fish. Cure fish means a strange person. Cure fish, a strange person. Okay, so last day when we study the vocabs, we just said that we just study the word cure. Cure means strange or old-fashioned or something. And what do you mean by cure fish? Cure fish means strange person. A strange person. Okay, cure fish. A strange person. Cure fish. A strange person. Yes. So, Ramesh is a cure fish. He cannot be trusted in confidential issues. See the usage? See the usage? Ramesh is a cure fish, cannot be trusted in confidential issues. In confidential issues. Yes. Moving to the next word, that is rhyme or reason. Rhyme or reason. Okay. Meaning. What's the meaning of rhyme or reason? Rational course. Rational course. Rhyme or reason means a rational course. Yes, rational course. Rhyme or reason means something that is rational. A rational course. A rational course. Okay. Yes, a rhyme or reason means a rational course. A rational course. Okay. Rhyme. R-H-Y-M-E. Rhyme. So what do you mean by rhyme? Rhyme or reason. Rhyme or reason. What do you mean by rhyme or reason? A rational cause, meaning a rational cause. Sentence, he was suspended from the job without any rhyme and reason. Okay, he was suspended. So rhyme or reason means a rational cause. Rational cause. Rhyme or reason. Rational cause. He was suspended from the job without any rhyme and reason. Okay. Yes. So the next word, hit below the belt. Hit below the belt. So what do you mean by hit below the belt? What is the meaning of hit below the belt? Yes, what is the meaning of hit below the belt? Yes, what's the meaning of hit below the belt? To strike unfairly. To strike unfairly. Yes, to strike unfairly. Hit below the belt means, yes, to strike unfairly. Unfairly. Yes. Hit below the belt means to strike unfairly. And see the sentence, we should never hit the opponents below the belt. To strike unfairly, hit below the belt means to hit something or hit or strike. Yes, Arjun Kumar. Yes, there will be a session on error spotting. In the next week, I'm scheduling a session on error spotting. Okay, so do watch that also. Yes. Okay, so we should never hit the opponents below the belt. Is that clear? Is that word clear? Yes. Then let's see the next word. What's this? What is the next word? Yes, hit below the belt. In the red. So, what do you mean by in the red? Yes. What is the meaning of in the red? Yes, in the red. In the red means suffer a loss. Suffer a loss. Most of the business, yes, business went in red after monetization. Suffer a loss in the red. Yes. What do you mean by in the red? In the red means to suffer a loss. Okay, to suffer a loss. Most of the business went in red after demonetization. After demonetization. Yes, most of the business in red after went in red after demonetization. Okay, yes. So, what do you mean by in the red? What do you mean by in the red? In the red means to suffer a loss. That's a very important idiom. Okay, let's see the next one. Keep the pot boiling. Keep the pot boiling. So, what do you mean by keep the pot boiling? Earn hardly enough for living. Earn hardly enough for living. Earn hardly enough for living. Yes. Earn hardly enough for living. Yes. So, what do you mean by keep the pot boiling? Earn very hardly enough for living. Yes. See the example. One should earn at least to keep the pot boiling. One should learn to keep at least one should earn at least to keep the pot boiling. Yes, one should earn at least to keep the pot boiling. Yes, so keep the pot boiling means earn hardly enough for living. Earn hardly enough for living. Yes, keep the pot boiling. Okay, to set things on fire. To set things on fire. To set things on fire. What do you mean by to set things on fire? To achieve something impossible. To achieve that is impossible or very hard. Some things are very hard to achieve, or it's impossible to achieve something, or it's very difficult to achieve something. So, to achieve something impossible, to set things on fire means to achieve something impossible, to achieve that is very impossible. Okay, to achieve something impossible. Yes. To trek on his speck and span, which means neat and smart. Speck and span means a very neat and smart thing. Okay, neat and smart thing. Speck and span. Okay, speck and span. Yes, speck and span. Yes. So what do you mean by speck and span? Speck and span. Yes, speck and span means something that is very neat and smart. Yes. What do you mean by speck and smart? Span. Neat and smart. Please read the example. Yes, please read the example. Given example. Yes. Please give the given example. Yes. Please read the given example. Read the given example. Yes. That means that sentence. Okay. Yes. Have you read it? Yes, please read. So, speck and span. It's actually very important word which means neat and smart. Speck and smart. Speck and span means neat and smart. Neat and smart. Okay. Speck and span means neat and smart. Students should always be speck and span in their dressing. Okay. Yes, so that's the last word we studied. After that, I will give you some trip, tips and tricks to learn idioms easily. Before that, let us revise those words. Let's see. The first word, nip in the bud. What do you mean by nip in the bud? To destroy in the very beginning. Second word, turn a deaf ear. What do you mean by turn a deaf ear? To not to pay attention. And next word, in a flutter, means excited about something. Excited by fits and starts. What it means? Irregularly. Again, at a loose end. What do you mean by at a loose end? Unoccupied. Yes. Again, hang fire. Remain unsolved. Remain something unsolved. The next word, windfall. Sudden gain. A sudden gain is known as windfall. Again, blow hot and cold. Blow hot and cold. Having no stand. Sunil cannot be light because he blows hot and cold in every matter. And next word is cock and bull story. Untrue story. Cock and bull story and true story. Untrue story. Open and above board. Open and above board, which means something that's very clear. Very clear. Again, the next word, cure fish, meaning strange person. Cure fish means strange person. Next word, rhyme or reason. What do you mean by rhyme or reason? What you mean by rhyme or reason? Rhyme or reason? Yes. Rhyme or reason? Yes. What do you mean by rhyme or reason? Yes. Yes. Rhyme or reason? Rational, 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 course, rational, course, rhyme or reason. Yes, rhyme or reason means a rational course, a rational course. Okay, going to the next word, hit below the belt. So what do you mean by hit below the belt? What do you mean by hit below the belt? To strike unfairly. To strike unfairly. Again, in the red. What do you mean by in the red? Suffer a loss. To suffer a loss. Okay. Again, keep the pot boiling. Keep the pot boiling. Keep the pot boiling. What do you mean by keep the pot boiling? Earn hardly enough for living. Again, the next word, to set themes on fire. What do you mean by to set themes on fire? To achieve something very impossible. That is impossible. White elephant. Anything which is useless and more expenditure. Again, not born yesterday, which means worldly wise. Not born yesterday means worldly wise. And the last word, spick and span, which means neat and smart. Okay, now I will give you some tips and tricks to easily solve any idioms. Okay, yes. So, why we have to use idioms? Okay, why you have to use idioms in your language. Okay. Identify repetitive or boring description. Okay, if you're writing a passage or a comprehension, then identify the repetitive or boring description. Read through your work with an eye for language that feels dry and monotonous. Look for instance where replacing a root description with an idiom would add clarity or texture. Okay, yes. Do you find yourself describing someone as being angry a lot? Maybe they are seeing red or up in arms or flying off the handle. You can use, okay? And be careful not to overuse such idioms. Not to overuse such idioms. Though a strategic use of idioms can add color to your writing, too many idioms in a piece of writing can feel stale or confusing. In other words, a little can go a long way. Okay, and avoid cliche. Avoid cliches. Okay, some idioms are used so commonly that they become a cliche. How many times have you heard the phrase, there are other fish in the sea? That's an idiom. Okay, so overlines on common idioms can cause the reader to become bored with your writing. Okay, yes, so that's some tips that I have to give you. So be careful while writing. Yes, so that's all for today. And before winding up, let me remind you about those plus and iconic subscriptions. Plus subscription, yes, plus subscription, you have different plans: 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, and 24 months. For 1 month, 1,350 rupees, 3 months, 1,133 rupees, 6 months, 900 rupees, 12 months, 542 rupees, and 24 months, 325 rupees. Okay, 325 rupees. Yes. So that's those are the actual rate. And if you want this discount, you will get 10% discount using my coupon code Reeba 10 RWBA10. And surely you can use this coupon code for iconic subscription too. For iconic subscription also, you have different plans. Yes, 24 months, 12 months, 6 months, different plans are there. Here also you have different plans, and use my coupon code REBA 10 RWBA10. REBA 10 is my coupon code. Okay, so if you apply this coupon code, you will get 10% discount. And not only that, yes, there's an opportunity for you learners to report and win. Okay, so what do you mean by report and win? All of us are, yes, all of us are taking videos or many educational content, and if you find any inappropriate video or any inappropriate content in any of our video, then yes, then there's an opportunity report for you to report any inappropriate content. So this is the only condition. You should be the first one to report that particular issue, and not only that, your issue should be, or your complaint should be, correct. Okay, so the form is in the description box. You can check the description box for the form, and there's more links. You can find out more links in the description box. There's a link uh, which you can find me on Unacademy's app, and another link of my playlist. Our Telegram channel's link is there, my coupon codes link is there. You can find out many links, many useful links there. Okay, so that's all for the day. It's time to wind up. So if you haven't subscribed our channel, do subscribe our channel, and while subscribing, do click the bell icon for more notifications. And if you like this video, do like, and if you have any doubts, you can just comment. And if you find this video useful for your friends, then just share to them too. Okay, and don't go, we have an open house session at 6 o'clock. Okay, so don't go, just stay tuned. Bye bye, thank you, have a nice day.